My name is Ellen, and today I wanted to share a meditation that can really help you to calm your nervous system and get out of fight or flight and into rest and digest. It also helps to take a step back and look at where your thoughts, feelings, and sensations are so that you can meet yourself where you are. So, wherever you are, just coming to a comfortable position for you, whatever that looks like. It doesn't matter if you're laying down or sitting or standing, just coming to stillness. And for a moment, just noticing the surface below you. This support is just grounding you here in the present moment and keeping you safe for this time. If it feels comfortable for you, you can close down your eyes just to facilitate a feeling of going inward and eliminate some distractions in your space as well. Or you can always feel free to keep them open, maybe softening your gaze. And so now, it can be helpful to connect with the breath. And my favorite way is to use the diaphragmatic breathing, which places a hand on your chest, places a hand on your abdomen. And when I breathe in through my nose, I allow my bottom hand on the diaphragm to expand. And on the breath out, allow it to contract back in. By breathing in this way, I know that I'm using my diaphragm, and that really helps to get into rest and digest a little quicker. So just breathing in, thinking relaxation, and on the exhale, loosening any tension in the body and just letting go. Again, breathing in, and on the exhale, maybe dropping your shoulders just a little bit, loosening your face muscles, and just really coming into a calm and supported space. Great. And now that we're in this more calm and safe place, we can begin to look at what's arising in our experience in terms of thoughts and emotions and the sensations that are coming and going in our body. The breath work helps us to send safety signals to our brain, so while we're doing this activity, the breath is calming our nervous system and making it possible for us to look at anything that arises, knowing that you can always come back to this sensation of the breath in the body. So let's place our awareness now on thoughts that are coming and going. Just where your mind might naturally want to gravitate to. Just noticing where it goes. It might be helpful to name these thoughts. So, there's a fear thought. Oh, there's a past memory. Oh, there's future thinking, planning. Whatever it is, we're looking at it non-judgmentally. But if we notice that some of our thoughts have gravitated to anxiety or some negative thinking, or if we're ruminating, we can notice that as well. And then we can work with it. We can talk to our brain and just say, hey, we don't need to be in this thinking pattern right now. We can change it. And so what that looks like is keeping the breath going in the background. Keeps us feeling calm and safe. And we can imprint new neural pathways pathways so we can imagine and visualize a place where we feel safe or joyful, and what that looks like and feels like, and where you are and who you're with. And that way we're replacing the negative thinking. And in doing this, we're creating new neural pathways of joy, of health, of safety. So let's take a moment now to focus our attention on what emotions are arising. Is there frustration? Is there hope? Do you notice anger or fear? Is there resilience? Whatever's here, it's okay. Just noticing with this non-judgmental attitude and definitely a lot of self-compassion and kindness. And whatever's here, we can look at it because we're looking at it through a lens of safety, so it's okay to be here. And when need be, we can come back to the sensation of breath, whether it's in our nose, or in our chest, or in our abdomen. This is the way we can catch our fears, reframe our thoughts, and bring in new emotions that are much more positive, much more helpful in recovery or when we're feeling anxious. And finally, let's draw attention to the sensations that we're noticing in our body, where we might be noticing them, what the qualities of them are. Is it tingly? Is it warm? Are they more centralized, or are they all over the place? Does it move around? Anything that you might notice. We're not trying to stop it or fix it right now. All we're trying to do is observe it, because it's safe to observe sensations just as it's safe to observe thoughts and emotions. So we're just letting it do its thing, and we're keeping the breath coming up and down, in and out. Just allowing everything to be here in our experience, but we are using a lens of safety, that it's okay. We don't have to make anything change or fix it. We can just observe what's here, just like if we were lying in a daisy field, watching clouds go by. It's more like we're observing and taking in what's going on instead of having an active role in it. And by doing this, we can see what is happening, and we can meet ourselves where we are. So after the practice, we might want to move a bit, or get some water, or rest, whatever it is. So let's go back to the sensation of breath. And if you're feeling any big symptoms or sensations in your body, you can breathe right into that sensation. Just letting it know that you're acknowledging its presence, but you don't need to get rid of it because it's not dangerous to notice these sensations. The symptoms are often a body's way of telling us that something's going on. So instead of fearing them, we can learn what they're about and respond to them, attend to them. And in this way, we can let anything be here. So again, breathing in, breathing out, just giving space in the sensations, sending safety signals to our brain, letting the symptoms know that you're acknowledging them and hearing them, but you're not scared of them or fearful of them. You're just noticing what your body is telling you. So you might need to rest a bit. You might need to drink some more water. And now let's end this meditation with a visualization of health and happiness. So wherever you are, just letting yourself imagine what that picture of health would look like, who you're with, what you're seeing and smelling and feeling. Whether you're on a beach or you're doing an activity that you haven't been able to do in a while, you're at the top of a mountain looking out over the tree line, what that feels like. What you might notice is happening on your face, your emotions that you're expressing. And just stay here for a moment, imprinting this visualization. We notice that the athletes use this to visualize their dreams, to visualize what it's going to look like even when they aren't able to do it. And we can do the same with our health, visualizing what that's going to look like even before it happens, so that our mind can keep going in that direction. Because where our mind goes, our body will follow. So coming back to the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Noticing that the breath connects the mind, heart, and body. And being grateful for this experience. And compassionate for what we're going through, knowing that we're doing the best that we can. And taking one final breath in, and on an exhale, just opening your eyes if you close them, coming back to your space.